I'm Callie, and this is a video for the York County Libraries in South Carolina. So we're going to do a little chair yoga. So some of you guys have been with me before. So just working on coordination, connecting breath with movement. And as we work on the breath, it'll help with our focusing our minds. And yeah, so let's just get started. So you can sit back on your chair if your feet fit comfortably on the ground. I like to scoot a little bit forward. And feet flat on the ground, hands resting on your legs. Yep. And you can separate your feet just a little bit so it's comfortable. If it's more comfortable together, that's fine. Take a big breath in. And exhale. And you can close your eyes. And just continue to take that big breath in. And fully exhale. Continue to breathe. Maybe you can just imagine yourself in a nice warm place, maybe in a field, noticing the blue sky above, and watching the clouds roll by. Inhale, let's just shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and then draw them behind you and down on the exhale. So inhale the shoulders up, exhale shoulders back and down. Yeah, inhale shoulders up, exhale shoulders back and down. Maybe you can start to feel those shoulder blades behind you. Let's just reverse this just a little bit. So you draw the shoulders back and up, and then exhale the shoulders down in front of you. Yeah, inhale the shoulders up, exhale shoulders down. Drawing the shoulders up to your ears, big breath in, and then exhale, shoulders down, just relaxing down, elbows bent, hands still on your legs, and we'll take some movement with the neck. So inhale, exhale, turn to the right, just your neck is moving. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left, inhale back to center. Exhale, look up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look down. We're going to do that again. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Inhale, center. Exhale down. I'll walk you through it one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Okay, keep going like that at your own breath. It's okay if you mess it up. As long as you're breathing and moving, you're doing just fine. And let's try one more time around. center, just stay right there, connecting with your breath still. Maybe thinking about those clouds rolling by again, just close your eyes, envision those clouds. And maybe in each cloud you can just pop in an emotion you're feeling and just try to let that emotion roll by. So whatever that is, busyness, frustration, sadness, whatever it is, just letting that emotion kind of float on by and just staying in this moment with your breath. Okay, let's take a little bit more movement. So you can open your eyes if you'd like. Take your arms out to the sides. We'll just have the palms forward, thumbs up. So I like to try to reach through my fingertips, bring the stretch all the way down into my fingers. Take a big inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. So I'm mirroring you guys, so you can turn the same way as me. Yeah, breathe right here, don't hold the breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Keep breathing. And let's try one breath, one movement. So inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. When you get to the bottom of your exhale, inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. One more time each way. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. And you can come back to center. And just bring your hands down. We're going to do another twist, an easy twist. But before we keep moving, one suggestion, if you want to bring it into your core, to work into your core, all you have to do is on every exhale, you just drawing that belly button towards your spine as best you can. So it won't be like a huge movement. I won't be able to see you doing it. But you'll feel yourself try to draw that belly button in every time. So I'll try to remember to cue that as well. So let's take an inhale, just reach your arms up. Big inhale, reaching up. Exhale to twist to the right, and we'll bring our arms down. Right hand to your left knee. Left hand can hold on to the chair behind you. So right hand, left knee. Yep. And left hand behind you on the chair. I know, this is the coordination part, right? I'm saying it wrong, oh my gosh. Let's do that again. Left hand, right knee. Right hand behind you. Yeah, I forgot I'm mirroring you, so I have to say it opposite. That was my fault. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. There you go. Okay, so inhales, we'll get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine, twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine, twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine, twist. 2 more breaths like that. And coming back to center, reaching up. Big inhale. And twisting to the left. So it's right hand to left knee, right hand, left hand behind you. Yes. So you can hold on to the chair if you'd like. Inhales, get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine and twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine and twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, belly button to spine and twist. 2 more like that. And back to center. Excellent. Hands to your legs. Okay, so let's try a little lunge and get into the shoulders and legs a bit more. So let's all turn this way. Start mixing on my rights and lefts. So right leg is bent over that chair. And this is where it might be better to come up to the front of your chair so you can get that back leg out. So the back leg, the left leg, can be behind you with the knee bent. Or you might try to get into more lunge stance, like straightening the leg and planting your foot down. So that just depends on you. You can have your toes down, that's a crescent lunge. You can have your foot down, that's like a warrior lunge. Or again, right here is just fine. That's just a little bit modified, and that's completely fine too. So with that right arm, hold on to the chair behind you. So you might even scoot back a little bit, Beverly, so you can get that chair a little bit better. Yeah. There you go. Just for stability, so we're not gonna go anywhere here. And we're gonna do big arm circles with this front arm. So bring it around in front of you first, then palm turns to the ceiling as you come up, and then all the way around and down. Yep, so we'll just take some big circles like that. So if your circles are a little bit smaller than mine, that's fine. This is like finding the range of motion in your shoulder. Two more big circles, palm to the ceiling as you come up. Yeah, and I love to hear y'all's breath. You're doing great. So any way you connect it with the breath, you're doing it right. Okay, and as that arm comes down, we're just gonna take these circles the other way. So bringing it behind us first, flip your palm to the ceiling, up and around. So same arm, just the opposite direction with the circles. Same arm, so that arm towards me, yep. So take the arm behind you first. We'll take, there you go, yes. There you go, good. And I did lose count, but we'll just do about 2 more. These are one of my favorite. I do them in all my classes, and we can stop with that. Yeah, you can bend that knee. Let's bend that knee and bring it in a bit. Yeah, these are great because our shoulders, our arms are only connected to our body by one bone, so it's all muscles and tendons and ligaments, so good to have good, strong, healthy shoulders. So bend that back knee, and we're just gonna work on straightening that back leg and bending into it. So just seeing what you can do there, seeing if you can get it straight and bending. Yeah, and if you feel any little pops or cracks, that's fine, my body does it too, unless it causes pain for you. But usually it's just fine, it's just the body getting used to new movement, maybe getting back in alignment. Okay, let's turn to center. Let's just take it the other way. So we'll turn all the way to the other side. So it's left leg out front this time, holding onto the back of your chair with your left arm, and that back leg out behind you. So wherever you were before, if you had a straighter leg for our arm circles, go ahead and go there, wherever you were. Okay, and so that arm that's towards me, that's our circling arm. So we'll take the arm out front first, then palm to the ceiling, and then bring it around behind you. Yeah. So maybe try to inhale as you reach out, exhale as the arm comes down. One more. And then we'll reverse the direction. So same arm, but this time we just take it behind us, flip your palm to the ceiling, and then up and around, yeah. Yeah, there you go, yes. Just about 2 more circles here. And bringing that hand down. Yeah, and then we'll just walk that back knee in just a bit. And we'll just work on bending and straightening that leg. And it's starting to get into the hip a bit there. So bend it and straighten it. Yeah, that's great. Wherever you can do it.
No, they're all replacement parts in there.
Yeah.
This is
You've
really
got an
good
added challenge.
for my plantar fasciitis.
Oh, do
This
you
is
have that
really-
right now?
It's really good. I have it ongoing.
Oh,
Right now, I've been good, but this is really, I'm feeling,
good.
because that's
Well,
what,
maybe I can add a little bit for the calves. So we can turn back to center. Often plantar fasciitis means tight calves. Oh, and I had it a few times this year. It's terrible.
Heel.
Yes, I know. I know. Okay, so, all right, let's do one more thing for our arms, opening up the arms. So just take a couple shoulder circles. And then we'll do a little standing. I love in chair yoga that we stand anyways. But it'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Okay, so open up your arms. Similar to what we did before, but this time palms up to the ceiling. Yep, there you go. Reaching through those fingertips. See if you can draw your shoulder blades together behind you. That's kind of a tricky part. Yeah, it feels good if you can get there. So take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms out in front of you. We're going to bend at the elbows. And see if you can bring elbows to fingertips together. Yep, so palms come together. Excellent, that's right. So try to get those elbows right up to shoulder height, so your arms will be straight in front of your face. I know. So working towards elbows through fingertips together. If you've got them together, you're actually squeezing even harder, squeezing the arms together. Your arms will start to shake. And if they're not quite together, that's okay. You're just working towards that. So keep breathing. We'll do, let's do 3 breaths. So in and out. In and out. Squeeze those arms together. Last one, in and out. And open up those arms out to the sides again, palms up. That should feel really good. See if you can squeeze those shoulder blades together behind you. And you can relax the hands down. Good. Okay, so before we stand, let's just do a little like lifting one heel at a time. So that's just starting to get the blood moving a bit more in the legs, so we're ready for standing. Great thing to do if you ever feel dizzy right before standing is just to do something like this, just a little bit of movement. Let's try rolling the wrists. Oh my gosh. I did, when I was practicing for this class, I did something super fun we can actually try. So let's just try it. Let's see how it goes. So if you can, sit back a little bit on your chair and you can take those legs out front and add ankle circles. So circling the hands and the ankles if you can. Okay, reverse the direction. Let's go the other way. Okay, and this is the part I could not do. You keep your feet going the same direction and try to reverse your hands. And I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
Go there.
I tried for a while and I was like, ah. So yeah, you just try to keep the feet going the same way and only reverse your hands. But anyways, I think it's impossible. Okay, so that's a little bit of fun. Work on that.
Homework.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do up downs. So that's just standing up and sitting back down. We do, let's say 10. And if you wanna make it harder, you just make it more like a squat when you stand. Instead of sitting all the way back down, you can just tap the chair and back up. So either way, you can sit all the way back down and come back up, that's totally fine. Either way, we're all doing a bunch of squats, so 10 squats today. It's supposed to be yoga, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, ready? It's an inhale to reach up, stand up. Exhale to sit back down. And even if you only stand up a little bit, that's okay. Inhale to stand up, might look more like that. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, sit down. Let's see, did we have a counter in here? Inhale, stand up. Okay, we'll say we're at 5. So here we go. 5. 4. 3. Just 2 more. 2. And 1. And we'll stay standing. You can bring your hands to heart center. Maybe take a breath right here. Good. So we're going to come around to the back of your chair. I'm going to turn my chair to the side, but you can just come around to the back of your chair. Make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll take our hands on the chair and walk backwards until your head comes close to in between your arms. So knees can be bent. Yeah, so this is a down dog on a chair. So bend your knees a lot, let your head come in between your arms. You should feel a nice stretch in your back. Yeah, very good. And so with the knees bent, try to straighten one knee. So one knee is deeply bent, one knee is straight. And then just switch to that, try it the other way. Should feel nice on the leg you're straightening here. And then inhale to rise up just a bit, and let's just step the right foot forward. So right foot is coming in towards your chair, and that right knee is going to be bent. Back leg is straight as you can get it. And then you can reach one arm up. You can keep your hand on the chair, try to draw your belly button to your spine, and if you want, you can reach both arms up. So it's up to you. Right here, to feel safer, is just fine. So try about 3 breaths. Every exhale, belly button to spine. And let's bring both hands back down to the chair. And we're gonna step back to down dog, but if you can step back to down dog with 2 feet planted. If you want more of a challenge, we're gonna step all the way back and have the right leg out behind you. So if you need a little break in between, you just step back to here first, and then reach that leg out behind you. Yeah, and it's totally fine if that bottom leg is just out just a bit. All the way is to where your body and your leg are like parallel to the ground. So it's up to you whatever level you're at. I'm gonna show modified. And then let's just draw little circles with that foot. 5 little circles one direction, like you're tracing a soccer ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, and just do them the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Back to that down dog. Modified down dog on a chair. 2 bent knees, trying to stretch the back, not so worried about the back of the legs right now, stretching the back. Let's bend one knee a lot while you try to straighten the other leg, just like we did at the beginning. And then just do that the opposite way again. Okay, and then we're gonna look up towards your chair, inhale to rise up just a bit and step the left foot forward. So that left knee is bent. You all right? You all right, Beverly?
Okay.
You good? You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, so warrior 1 again, front knee is bent, back leg straight, and again you can lift one arm or maybe both arms.
I think we did that like, didn't we?
Left leg forward.
Yeah, I did. I guess I should do the opposite.
We'll just switch, yeah. You don't want to go home uneven.
No. Okay.
So you can keep one hand down for balance and just do one up if you want. Yeah, just keep one hand down. Perfect. Okay, 3 breaths, drawing that belly button to your spine on each exhale. And then both hands down to the chair. Stepping back, you can pause in down dog, fold, or you take that left leg all the way out behind you. Yeah, make sure you're drawing your circles on your opposite leg. And we're just like we're tracing a soccer ball back there. Drawing little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're welcome to move at your own pace here. 5. The opposite direction, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And back to that down dog. Stretching out the back, 2 bent knees. You only have to fold as far as feels safe to you. Good, and let's stand up and just come back towards the chair. And we'll try balancing, and this is another fun one that I know you've been with me before for it. So for this balancing, you're just gonna put one foot in front of the other, and we'll do both ways. So as if you're on a tightrope. Okay, so one foot straight in front of the other, and you can have both hands on the chair. And all you have to do is close your eyes. Yes, so when you close your eyes, you lose your sense of where you are in the room, and so your body will start to panic a bit. So just take a few breaths with the eyes closed. And then as you're ready, you start to remove your hands from the chair. So don't remove them too far. Make sure you can grab onto that chair quickly. That's okay, everybody does it. So I'm just gonna give you 1 minute to just practice. And as you're ready, you can grab onto that chair and you can open your eyes. So that's a fun trick to pull out, you know, at a social gathering or something. I've actually done it a few times. It's quite funny. Let me see if you can do this fun trick. Okay, so just taking the opposite foot in the front now. Back to that tightrope, so trying to get one foot right in front of the other. Just close your eyes before you even try to let go. Take 3 to 5 breaths here, just holding onto the chair. I like to try to spread my toes nice and wide. Even if they're in shoes, you might be able to do that. I always feel like that gives me a little bit better balance. And then as you're ready, you can start to practice letting go of the chair. Maybe just let go of one hand at a time. Take the chair with you. You need heavier chairs. Chair. And we're just going to come back to sitting on our chair. Okay, so as we find ourselves on our chair again, just bring your hands to your lap, just close your eyes, and maybe just make little circles with your body, just circling out just a little bit one direction and the other. Maybe you want to close your eyes again. Still working on balance, even though we're seated. Closing your eyes and moving in little circles. Let's just stretch we're going to stretch into the legs a little bit. So scooting back a bit on your chair, and we'll just come on over to the left side. So I come to where just my right leg is on the chair still. Left leg out to the side. So you should start to feel that inner thigh. And you can hold on to the chair so you stay safe. Goodness gracious. Okay, and then we'll just, with your toes, just spin the toes up towards the ceiling as best you can. Yep, and back down. And spinning the toes up. Down. And if you'd like to, you can bring that right forearm down to your right thigh. Just get a little bit more into the stretch. So you might want to just stay lifted, but if you want to get a little bit more into the stretch, you can spin those right toes up and kind of just leaning into it here, just a few breaths here. If you like the rotation of the toe, you can certainly keep doing that if you want to hold it one way or the other. And sitting back up again, maybe with the toes pointed to the ceiling, we just try pointing the feet and then drawing that toe back towards you, so a little point and flex. Okay, coming back towards the center of your chair. Take your both feet nice and wide, so my toes are pointed out a little bit. But drawing the knees open behind me, hands on your hands on your knees. Yeah, we'll just dip one shoulder towards opposite knee. Yeah, so you're actually pushing that knee away. Should feel a nice stretch in your back. And we'll just take it the other way. And come back to center, and let's scoot on over to the right side of the chair. So just the left leg stays on and that right leg out to the side. Maybe not as far.
Huh?
It's the hips, yeah.
You know, the spare parts complain every once in a
Oh my
while.
gosh. Okay, so we'll try as you can. You don't have to do anything. It might be the body's way of just saying to skip this one. So spinning the toes up to the ceiling and back down. It might be enough just to have the leg out. So that's okay if you just want to have your leg out and just stay right here. Or rotating that toe open and shut. If you want to go a little bit deeper, bring that forearm to your front leg, leaning down into the leg a bit more. Maybe holding the toes open, maybe keep rotating. It's really more about what you're feeling. And then try pointing that toe and flexing it back towards you. And pointing and flexing. Okay, we can just bring that foot back in, bring that leg back in. Let's just take a little fold right here. Let's take the legs wide again, just like we were before. Hands on your knees. Just inhale. Exhale to just fold down. Just a little fold. So if you want to reach down to the floor, you're more than welcome to do that. You do not have to. And on an inhale, rise back up. Excellent. Walk those feet back in. Yeah, and then just picking up, let's start with the left knee. Just pick up that left leg, just a little movement. Yeah, because we're going to try to get into the hips a bit more, so maybe just a little bit of movement, telling the hips everything's going to be okay. Okay, so pull that knee right into your chest, just tuck it in there. Try to feel those hip flexors or the crease in your hips more. That's good. Maybe you can draw it out to the side a bit. And bring it back to center. Hold it there with the opposite hand. So right hand. And take that same arm behind you, a little twist. Try 3 breaths, belly button to spine on the exhales. And back to center. You can set that foot down. Let's pick up the right leg. And same thing, just a little bit of movement. Just like little circles. And then we'll just draw that leg in towards us. And usually one side is tighter than the other.
It is.
Yeah. Is this your tight side?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll take, let's see, leg out to the side first for a sec. And then back to center. And then opposite hand as knee holds on, so that's your left hand, and the right arm behind you. There's 3 breaths, so every exhale, belly button to spine. Good, and we'll come back to center. Yep. And slide forward in your chairs just a bit, but we're gonna lean back. So your back's gonna rest on a chair, and we're gonna do a little boat pose, so a little bit more for the core. So you're just thinking belly button to spine. That's really the best way that I can think of to describe it easily and quickly. So we just inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, and maybe just lift one knee up. Yep, and you can set it back down. Inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, lift opposite knee. Yep, that's right. Inhale to set it down. So you can keep alternating like that. On the exhale, belly button to spine and lift a leg. Yep. And if you want to make it harder, you just do both legs at the same time. So either just continuing to alternate, or you might try both legs. Strengthen your core and the hip flexors right here. Excellent. So we got a lot of people lifting both legs, so if you want to make it harder, you can bring your arms up, not using the arms. There you go. Maybe try 5. See, one of my fitness instructor friends says we live for that sound. That's a good sound to us.
We'll wait and die later.
Done.
Don't say that, Beverly. Oh, that was awesome, you guys. Okay, sit up, sit up. Take your hands to your knees, and we'll just stretch the front of the body a little bit. So draw the shoulders behind you, lift the heart, maybe look up. Just a few breaths right here. You can still draw belly button to spine on the exhales. I think it helps it stretch that part just a little bit more. Very, very good. Okay, let's pick up the left knee just like we did before. Just hug it in. Move it into that hip. So grab the bottom of your foot, and we're just gently setting ankle on top of your knee, really on top of the thigh. And so I like to try to flex my top foot back towards my knee. I just kind of keep trying to draw it. You don't really have to, but I don't know. So, and then left hand on your left knee, and then you're not really pushing down, just applying gentle pressure downward. So that's where you're gonna feel a lot in the hip, right?
Yep.
And actually, when I started doing yoga, it
No.
looked exactly like that. Oh, you feel in the knee?
Yeah, right.
Then you might just wanna set yours down and just work on this a little bit more, yeah. If it causes knee pain, then it's not really good for you, I should say that, so.
Now I gotta get over the spare parts. You just got to learn to move.
Yes, but the more you practice something like this, you'll loosen your body up to get ready for something like
Yeah.
this, okay?
Do you think this opens up the hip doing this?
Absolutely,
'Cause,
yes.
sitting in a chair, because usually I do it on the floor, and I really feel it, but I don't really feel it.
You're welcome to sit on the floor.
I don't know if there's a difference, that's why I'm asking.
It will, so try to put your ankle more on top of your knee. There you go, so push this down, sit up nice and tall. And then for you, since you're not feeling much right now, try to bend down. See
Okay.
if you can rest your arms right here. Then you'll feel it a lot more. So I do like this in a chair is really good because you can do it in so many places, like on a long car drive or whatever. But yes, on the floor would probably be a bit more intense. So we'll just relax here for a few more breaths. And sitting up nice and straight. We'll keep the figure 4, and let's just try a twist each direction. So we'll just twist to one side, try 3 breaths. And then twisting all the way to the other side. And coming back to center. And let's get into that other hip so we can set that foot down. Maybe you're gonna take a couple ankle rolls. Feel good? Okay, so we'll pick up the opposite leg. Just hug it in first. And then just reaching for that foot so you can set your ankle on your knee. Yeah, if you want to, flexing that foot back towards you. And then you're sitting up nice and tall, gently putting pressure on that knee to push it down. How's this side for you, Beverly? How's this side for you? A little better? Is this side a little better? Yeah?
Yes,
You look a little lower.
this one doesn't have as many spare parts in it.
Gotcha. Is it okay on your knee?
You know, they've replaced the knee and all sides of it.
Oh my goodness, girl.
And then
I can't hold that anymore.
ankles,
That's okay, yeah, just sit up.
parts
You
of the
can
feet.
take that twist. Oh my goodness,
The
yeah.
other way, which way? Toward
Well,
my?
both ways we took the twist, so either way you can start on either side. 3 breaths on each side, thinking belly button to spine on the exhales. And we'll take the twist the other way. 3 breaths, belly button to spine. And then back to center, we can set the feet down. Okay, so even if you've got shoes on, you should be okay for this one. See if you can bring the top of your foot to the floor. So you might have to kind of reach under your chair. I was trying it in shoes last night and it was okay for me. It's better without them. You're trying to get the top of the foot down and kind of roll back and forth over your toes. Does that make sense? So this is a great one when you do have no shoes on at home to try. Our feet get so stiff, so you can try the other foot. Feet get so stiff, so you're trying to get the top of that foot down and roll back and forth over those toes.
So would this be good in, like, when I get up in the morning, I can hardly walk?
Absolutely.
My bones in my feet hurt, and I don't know how to, I just keep walking it off, so you think this would help?
Well, yes, I mean, any stretches for our feet, because we essentially ignore our feet, right?
I
We walk
tried the
around
up
them all
down with
day
the
and-
toes, but this one I didn't even know.
You
to
try
do.
the what?
I, with my toes up and, my heels up and down.
Yeah, the heels
And I
up and down.
hold on
I would
to
try this one as well, because
But
it's stretching
yeah,
the top
I
of your
never
foot
did this
more
one
though.
before, this I'm trying definitely.
Let me talk to you about the plantar fasciitis after class, though. I'll
Okay.
give you a couple tips for that. Okay, so, I cannot believe how fast the time goes in here. So let's just take a few more ankle rolls. Yeah, try both directions. The other foot, you can do them at the same time if you want or not. Try flexing and pointing the feet. And then setting your feet down, yeah. Just bring your arms out front and let's roll the wrists. Try to roll them the opposite way. I won't make us try that weird thing again. Okay, take one hand out front, so palm faces me, fingers down, and just one by one, we're just gonna draw one finger back towards you. Yeah, so just try the next finger, middle finger, if you can relax that shoulder down. And then for your thumb, it's a bit different. You let your thumb point up and you draw it back towards you this way. Yeah. So just relax that hand, see if it'll kind of make your hand kind of shut a little bit there. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, let's try it on the other hand. So starting with the pinky, and then ring finger. We'll relax our shoulders down. Middle finger, pointer finger, and then thumb. So that thumb points up and then you just draw it back towards you. Good. Interlace your fingers. See if you can push your palms away. If you've ever had wrist injuries, this one doesn't feel great. I can already feel it in mine. Just take a breath here. Relax the shoulders down. We all went down like 3 inches.
It also helps with carpal tunnel syndrome
That's right.
from the computers.
Arthritis as well. So interlace your fingers the opposite way. So opposite index finger on top. Yeah, we'll just do that one more time. Palms away. Inhale. Relax your shoulders down. One more breath. Very good. So hands to your knees. And we're just going to end the same way that we began, with the breath, with the movement and the which way we are looking. Does that make sense? So I'll walk you through it one time, and then I'll let you guys go through it for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. And yeah, so don't worry about it. If you mess anything up, as long as you're breathing, you're doing fine. Okay? Okay, so if you want to, you can close your eyes. And I'll start in just a minute. I'll let us get in tune with our own breath first. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look up. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. And keep moving like that at your own breath and your own pace. And the next time you complete the cycle, you can just let your gaze be forward, eyes closed, just connecting with your breath. Flipping your palms upward. And let's inhale to a count of 6. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. day. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that it leaves you energized and feeling a little relief in your bodies. So, namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any of these instructions written down completely where we could copy them and